Ever heard that a pregnant woman craving sweets is sure to have a girl, while cravings for salty foods mean a boy is on the way? This captivating myth has been passed down generation to generation, often becoming a topic of conversation at family gatherings and baby showers. Its origins are hard to trace, but one thing is clear. It's a topic that sparks interest and curiosity. Let's dive into the truth, shall we? Medical professionals and researchers argue that cravings during pregnancy are more likely related to hormonal changes than to the baby's gender. For instance, increases in certain hormones can make you more sensitive to the taste of sweet or salty foods. It's essential to understand that each pregnancy is unique and cravings can vary greatly from person to person. So, the next time you reach for that chocolate bar, remember it's more about hormonal changes than a hint about your baby's gender. Is the baby bump's position a secret code for the baby's gender? Well, this is a question that has fascinated many over the years, leading to the perpetuation of a common myth. The belief that carrying high suggests a girl and carrying low indicates a boy has been passed down through generations. But where does this idea come from? And is there any truth to it? To put it simply, no. The position of your baby bump doesn't determine whether you're having a boy or a girl. Experts agree that the way you carry during pregnancy largely depends on factors such as your body type, the baby's position, and the amount of weight you gain. For instance, a woman with a strong abdominal muscle tone may carry her baby higher than a woman with weaker muscles. So, no need to keep guessing your baby's gender based on your bump. It's all about your body and your baby's comfort. Heartburn during pregnancy equals a baby with a full head of hair, right? Well, let's dive into this myth. It's a charming thought, but unfortunately not scientifically accurate. This tale has been around for generations, likely due to the common occurrence of heartburn during pregnancy. But the truth is, heartburn is caused by hormonal changes, not by the growth of your baby's hair. Experts agree the hormone progesterone, which increases during pregnancy, relaxes the valve that separates the esophagus from the stomach. This allows stomach acid to pass into the esophagus and irritates the lining, which is what causes heartburn. On the other hand, your baby's hair growth is determined by genetic factors and has absolutely no connection with the occurrence of heartburn. So, while heartburn and a baby with a full head of hair might coexist, one doesn't cause the other. So, heartburn might be an uncomfortable part of pregnancy, but it's not a hair growth predictor for your little one. Pregnant women need to eat for two, don't they? Well, not exactly. This is a common myth that's been passed down through generations, but let's take a closer look. While it's true that nutrient intake needs to increase during pregnancy, it's not about doubling the quantity of food you eat. Think of it this way. Growing a new life inside you does demand more fuel, but it doesn't equate to an extra adult-sized meal. The idea is not to eat twice as much, but to eat twice as well. It's about boosting the nutrients, not the portions. Experts suggest a moderate increase in daily caloric intake, typically around 300 additional calories during the second and third trimesters. But remember, these extra calories should come from nutrient-rich foods that benefit both you and your baby's development, not from empty calories. So, eating for two doesn't mean doubling the portions, it means boosting the nutrients. Should you say goodbye to your morning coffee the moment you find out you're pregnant? That's a question that has left many caffeine lovers puzzled. But let's debunk this myth together. Contrary to popular belief, you don't have to completely cut out coffee during pregnancy. Experts have chimed in on this debate, and the consensus is that moderate caffeine consumption is generally okay. The American College of Obstetricians and Gynecologists, for instance, states that consuming less than 200 milligrams of caffeine per day, which is roughly the amount in a 12-ounce cup of coffee, doesn't appear to contribute to miscarriages or preterm birth. However, it's essential to remember that this doesn't mean you can down espresso shots all day. Like most things, moderation is key. Excessive caffeine can lead to issues like insomnia or increased heart rate, which aren't ideal during pregnancy. So, while it's wise to limit your caffeine intake, you don't have to completely abandon your beloved coffee. Does exercising during pregnancy endanger the baby? It's a question that's crossed the minds of many expecting parents. The common myth suggests that physical activity during pregnancy can harm the baby. But let's debunk this myth right now with expert opinions and facts. In reality, regular moderate exercise during pregnancy is not only safe, but it's also beneficial for both mother and baby. According to the American College of Obstetricians and Gynecologists, pregnant women should aim for at least 30 minutes of moderate exercise most days of the week. This can include activities like walking, swimming, or prenatal yoga. Exercise can help manage weight gain, improve mood and energy levels, reduce pregnancy discomfort, and even prepare your body for childbirth. However, it's essential to listen to your body and not overdo it. If you were active before pregnancy, it's usually safe to continue your activities with modifications as needed. So feel free to stay active during pregnancy. It's good for both you and your baby. Does pregnancy mean you need to steer clear of seafood? This is a common myth that may cause some unnecessary dietary restrictions. Let's dive deeper into this. The truth is, not all seafood is created equal, especially when it comes to pregnancy. In fact, some types of seafood are not only safe but also beneficial for expectant mothers. Fish such as salmon, sardines, and trout are rich in omega-3 fatty acids, which are essential for the brain development of the baby. However, it's not a free-for-all fish feast. Certain types of fish, like shark, swordfish, and king mackerel, are high in mercury, which can be harmful to your baby's developing nervous system. So it's crucial to be selective about the types of seafood you consume during pregnancy. To sum up, seafood can be a great addition to a pregnancy diet, but like most things in life, moderation and informed choices are key. So you can still enjoy your favorite seafood dishes, just make sure they're low in mercury. Are pregnancy mood swings just a figment of imagination? This is a common question that often weaves its way into conversations about pregnancy. It's easy to dismiss mood swings as a mere psychological phenomenon, but that's not quite the full picture. In truth, pregnancy is a profound physiological event accompanied by a surge of hormones. These hormones, namely estrogen and progesterone, fluctuate significantly throughout pregnancy, and they don't just affect the body. They also play a key role in regulating mood. A sudden influx of these hormones can lead to feelings of joy and euphoria, while a drop can trigger bouts of sadness or anxiety. It's like being on an emotional roller coaster, and it's completely normal. Even the most composed individuals can experience these swings, and it's important to remember that it's not a sign of weakness. So, those mood swings aren't just in your head, they're a normal part of pregnancy. Is the pregnancy glow a universal truth? Well, let's delve into this popular belief. The concept of a pregnancy glow is often romanticized in media, but the reality is a bit more complex. Some expecting mothers may experience a radiant complexion, thanks to increased blood flow and oil production that can result in a dewy, flushed appearance. However, this is not a universal rule. Hormonal fluctuations during pregnancy can also lead to a variety of skin changes, including acne, pigmentation, and even rashes in some cases. Experts affirm that these variations are completely normal, as each body responds differently to the hormonal roller coaster that comes with pregnancy. The myth of the pregnancy glow may have been perpetuated by societal expectations and stereotypes, but it's important to acknowledge that not everyone will experience this. So whether you're glowing or not, remember that every pregnancy is unique, just like you. Let's revisit what we've learned today. We've explored 10 common pregnancy myths and uncovered the truth behind each one, illuminating the path to informed, healthful choices during this special time. First, we debunked the myth that cravings are indicative of the baby's gender. While cravings can be intense during pregnancy, they don't provide a secret window into your baby's gender. The same goes for carrying high or low. It's more about your body's unique shape and muscle tone. Next, we addressed the idea that heartburn can predict a baby's hair growth. Turns out this is a myth too. Heartburn is more about what you eat than how much hair your baby will have. The myth of eating for two was our fourth topic. While nutrition is crucial during pregnancy, doubling your food intake isn't necessary. Instead, focus on a balanced, nutrient-rich diet. We also learned that pregnancy doesn't mean you have to give up coffee entirely. Moderation is key, and it's always a good idea to discuss caffeine intake with your healthcare provider. Then we tackled the myth that exercising can harm the baby. Exercise can, in fact, be beneficial during pregnancy, promoting overall health and well-being, but again, it's essential to consult with a healthcare provider to ensure your activities are safe. We dispelled the idea that pregnancy is a no-seafood zone. Some types of seafood, particularly those high in omega-3 fatty acids, can be beneficial. However, it's crucial to avoid high-mercury fish. We also debunked the myth that mood swings are all in the head. Hormonal changes during pregnancy can indeed lead to mood swings, so it's important to understand and address these feelings. And finally, we challenge the notion that pregnancy automatically means glowing skin. While some may experience this, others might face skin challenges. Every pregnancy is unique, and it's okay if your experience doesn't match the glowing stereotype. So, the next time you hear a pregnancy myth, remember what you've learned today. Stay informed, stay healthy, and enjoy the journey of pregnancy.